To anyone listening out there, this is No Whiskey Rose with news from the road. So, churners, about the big factions meeting in Electro Friday afternoon. This is a long one. It started out smoothly. All attending were locked in the church and greeted with a vague threat of mass slaughter, and the big boss leading the whole thing was thoroughly reluctant to tell me the name of his faction and even himself. As a matter of fact, when he finally agreed to share his name, he declared it to be Iago, but everyone kept calling him Anya. At this point, I started wondering what I was even doing there as press. But, churners, as a woman who thrives in chaos, this was my kind of party. I'll try to boil this down for you the best I can. So, Mr. Iago wants the Cherno cartel, and he wants to put a stop to banditry. If that's not rich coming from a person standing in God's house boasting about crucifying people, then I don't know what is. He wants to chop the hands off of thieves. He wants to start a region-wide alliance between all factions, and he wants for me to shut up and wait my turn. I don't know if an alliance was formed or not, but I do know now that I should watch my step around the fire. I had an accident, okay? I missed the end of everything. So, the NDF declared that with their recent change in leadership, they are done executing people for stealing. There seemed to be a common consensus in the room at that point that churners should be ruled as an eye for an eye state. I tend to agree, at least if the only other alternative is death, 'cause I might have stolen a few nails here and there. Everyone wants to smack the syndicate, but no one knows if they're actually a threat or just a bunch of weirdos looking for attention. So I know nothing new about them. Sorry to disappoint, churners. The cartel and the Zodiac Legion admitted to killing Vic, but no one cares, 'cause apparently Vic was a bitch boy. Someone got sick and threw up in the aisle behind me. Everything was a clusterfuck, and I loved it. This has been No Whiskey Rose with news from the road. Endure and survive, churners, and remember, vomiting in God's house is only a sin if you do it on purpose.